Hey guys, welcome to Not So Random Chat, the nighttime live stream where we talk about whatever we want to. So, settle in and grab your libation. It could be your wine or tea or coffee or whatever you want to drink. And let's just sit back and chill. I'll be with you in a moment. Are you guys ready? Okay, well, so am I. So let's get into it. Here I come. Hola from the west side. Sorry, guys. Back on the lap. Back on the what? On a. I'm on a different. Different apparatus. I'm not on my MacBook and I'm not on my iPad. I'm on a Chrome knife. So yeah, that I'm going to be using for some of my at home. Sorry, y'all. I'm eating pizza for dinner. I'll be on in just a second. Hey, he did not turn the light on because actually no, that's okay. I'm good. I think I'm good without the light. Let me start my camera. Hey guys. So, as you can see, got my little green screen. That's why I'm using this one. So I know, so I gotta, bring myself a little closer so that the green screen can be in the background. So the issue with being able to use green screen on my MacBook was that my MacBook could not handle the current version of Chrome. And in order to get that, I would have to put a higher version of iOS on it. Unfortunately, that particular older Mac can't handle the higher. So I'm still going to be upgrading that. But in the meantime, in between time, when I want to have a green screen effect behind me so that you guys can, see a fuller view as I sit here and eat my pizza.
we'll be doing this. So, shouts out to the replay crew. And we're going to be talking about some of the trending topics. We're going to talk about life transitions, which Girl DC is going through. And then we're going to be talking about the ish that is on the platform. Hey, Six Figure. Sorry, y'all. I'm hungry. I'm eating. And I know people always say, skinny girls, we ain't got no right to be eating, but eat my pizza. And, when people are trying to be bougie, they'll cut the pizza up and, eat it in little pieces. But I'm sorry, that's not what we're doing here. That's not what we're doing here. We're eating our pizza. So, going on in the world, and this is also being talked about on YouTube, but apparently this week's trending topic is Macy Gray. Let me grab that. My fan. And hold on a second, you guys. And Bette Midler, natural born women, and things that they said, and that J.K. Rowling before them said as natural born women. And several other content creators who are also natural born women like myself have said something similar. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, y'all. What do we eat? Hey, Dr. Lasagna. So, and the crazy thing is that nobody can say that any of these women said anything that was not true. I said it myself. You cannot change an XY to an XX or vice versa. And why is it all this hate on these particular women? Because obviously they have large platforms and being called for the cancellation because they spoke the truth. Spoke the truth. That part. Now, what's phobic about that? Because this is monetized, so I have to be careful what I say for the YouTube standards. What's phobic about it? This pizza's good, y'all. Got it from the pizza place at the corner. I need a napkin. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna go off camera for a second so I can get a napkin. I need a napkin. Thank you. My son had all the napkins. All right, I'm coming back on camera. Okay. Yeah, I needed a napkin. And, wipe my hands. We're not savages over here where we're eating. But I'm just like, seriously, what did any of these women say that was untrue or that was a phobic statement? They were saying what's their experience, and it is the truth. And it's not even about, people, bringing it down to the basics, biological of menstruation, because, we've already pointed out that there are women who don't menstruate, some who have issues with their reproductive system so that they either don't have follicles for the eggs, something going on with the fallopian tube, and they may or may not have to have a hysterectomy, all of that stuff. There may be something going on with their uterus. We can go into all of that. So, we're not even talking about those things. Really, we're really talking about the determination. And ironically, the people who are making this argument about, who is and is not a woman, who in most situations were born a male, in that male essence, quote unquote, they're the determining factor as to what, quote unquote, sex someone is. Whether they have two X chromosomes like myself, or whether they are XY like my son. And that's it. And yes, we do have some little, variations where craziness may happen, where someone may be over, quote, over masculine as far as the hormones in their body, or over feminine based on the hormones in their body. But that has nothing to do with, quote unquote, what we're assigned at birth based on our external appearance. And so but the assignment at birth is not just about the external. It's about what's internal into our DNA that makes us either an XX or an XY. And whether you believe in the Most High or not, think that the Bible is a fairy tale or don't. The fact remains that within us, we were made, all mammals are made male and female. And the internal organs are similar throughout, for most. Now there are some mammals, like the whales, that obviously it's different because, but for the most part, it's, similar. And that's something, it's like when you talk about the biology, that part you can't change that. And I think that is where she's coming from. But, people still think that that's phobic. She's telling the truth. And maybe because I'm a biological woman, I've always felt like I was a girl and then a woman. I've never felt like I was anything other than who it is that my outside and my inside presents me to be. So, yeah, maybe I can only speak from that standpoint. But I don't think it was phobic. And I don't think that Macy Gray is going to get canceled any more than J.K. Rowling's got canceled or Bette Midler will be canceled. It's not going to happen. See, because aren't there more women in the world? I mean, that were born with 2 X chromosomes? Aren't there more of us? So how are you going to get us, who are the majority in this world, to agree to cancel out our own for an agenda? To change people's mindset. But you can't change everybody's mindset. And just as you have your mindset, other people have their mindset. You're not going to be able to change people's mindset by canceling out people who are telling the truth because you don't agree with what their truth is. No, not going to happen. So I'm all on the we're not canceling out Macy Gray platform, because I don't think that what she said was intended to hurt those in the community. I think it was simply her truth as a biological woman. That's what I think. Yep. That's what I think. All right, I'm on my last piece of pizza, y'all. Y'all like this background that I have now? I like it because, it's got that big African art piece in the middle, and in real life, in my home, I have a lot of African artwork. Matter of fact, on my stairway, going up the stairs to the next floor, there are masks on the wall going up the stairs. So I thought this would be a good green screen. Plus, with this green screen, if I happen to be in the living room, y'all won't have to see my son going in the refrigerator every time he goes in the refrigerator. And you might hear all the noises and stuff, if he decides to put something in the microwave, as he normally does, but you won't see him until he actually comes on camera. I like that. We'll get, I'm gonna have to figure out what I need to wear though, or how I need to sit so that the green screen can kind of stay steady behind me. We'll work on that. Y'all, I'm making a mess. It's a good thing I have a napkin in my lap. It's a good thing I have a napkin in my lap. All right, I'm done. Okay. Let me go off camera for a second so I can go put this away, and I'll be right back for the next topic. All right, I am back. Come on, camera. Okay. So, the next topic is life transitions. So, in this segment of the show, we're going to talk about your girl DC's life transition. So, as you guys know, last week, a week ago, exactly, I was a part of a major layoff at my employer. And so, I've been looking for new employment, trying to set up side hustles, all of that this week. So today I'm going to give you guys a little update as to where we are. So today alone, I sent out 25. I applied for 25 different jobs today. I still have 3 more that I'm going to apply for tomorrow. I just couldn't see straight after having filled out applications, all these different places. All of the stuff that I was doing today is obviously in my field. Most of them, are paying what I need them to be paying, what they should be paying. And when they're asking what my minimum is exactly what I was making. How about that? So we're going to see how that works. There are a couple of the things that I did go for, like contract, which is fine, And then I also have purchased a few technology upgrades. You see me on one of them. This is a Chromebook that I got. And this is really just to do some of the side hustles that I can do. The ones that allow you to do it on a Chromebook are going to be done on this one. I also have a Windows 10 running laptop that'll be here tomorrow. And once that gets here, then I will go and get a second monitor so that I have a monitor to go with it. I am about to change my all-in-one HP that I have sitting up in here to Windows 10, so that I'll have two systems in here operating on Windows 10. And over the weekend, I will be starting one of the side gigs. The reason that I had to wait till the weekend to start is because I have to do it on a computer that is running Windows 10. So that's where we are right now. By next week, I will be probably starting another one of the side hustles. Yeah. So I will have a couple side hustles while I'm waiting on unemployment. And hopefully by the time unemployment rears its ugly head, I'll have either enough side hustles for enough income, or I'll have a full-time either contract or permanent position. And that's where we are. I think I applied for one position that I met all the requirements for, except I'm not a CPA. I don't know why they needed I don't know why they wanted this person to be a CPA, because it's dealing with lending documents. So I applied for it anyway and said I'm not a CPA, and see what happens. Because I met all the other requirements. Oh, yeah. Over the weekend, I will be applying for several Six Sigma positions with my freaking green belts. Most of those are like contract things. Yeah. So we'll see what goes on with that. Put that down. We'll see. So that's where we are with all of that stuff. Excuse me. Turn myself. The other thing that I am dealing with right now is, you guys know, I went through all the malarkey, and I'm still going through the malarkey in regards to my son's Social Security. They've got to respond to me within the next 60 days. I told you I had to move money, open up a bank account, do all kinds of dumb stuff, just to have things, just so we won't have any issues. So now the next step that we have to go through is, next week I will be going through a training. Sorry, y'all. I'll be going through a training class for to make sure that I put all this information together correctly, so that I can get my son's in-home support services. I've already made the call, to start my 30 days, but now I've got to do that next week. In addition to next week, I have to get his insurance situation together now that Social Security screwed it up for me. Got to do that. Let's see what you guys are saying. So I'm going to be working on that. And then I'm also going to be Well, as soon as I make sure that that situation is together, I'm going to get my son his food stamps. I didn't know my son qualified for food stamps because they always told me because he got Social Security, he couldn't get food stamps. I guess 2020, 2020 changed all that. So we're gonna see how much they're gonna give him, because he will take whatever they're taking. Whatever they're gonna give him, he's taking it. Yeah. So that's where we are on the life transition stuff, y'all. That was a quick one on that. But yeah, I had to make some immediate, techno purchases. Not to mention, here is a tip to everyone. Make sure that you always have your resume on whatever the latest version of Word is. Because I had to do a bunch of stuff to convert mine into a Word version. Because somehow along the way, I don't know what it ended up in, but when I tried to upload it, it was not reading as Word, even though it said it was Word, but reading as Word. So thankfully, I figured out what I had to do. I just went back and found an earlier version of it, put the same updates in the earlier version of it, and save that part. And now I'm going to, I saved it in the most recent, Word. Well, the one that's in Windows 10, that one, which is all it needs to be. Because it was in a Windows 7. It was in a Word that was back, for Windows 7. So y'all know, it became a problem. It wasn't going up to some of these websites. But once I got that fixed, I was able to upload it so that I was able to, just flip them out. And y'all, this tells you how long it's been since I've been applying for a job. I didn't know that Indeed owns Simply Hired. That it's the same company. The last time that I was looking for a job, I think I used Career Builders. I used my LinkedIn, and that was it. Oh, and then I also have this other one that I still haven't even done my jobs on that one, which is Flex Jobs, and that's one of the sites that I have a paid subscription to that specializes in remote jobs, specifically in remote jobs for working moms who want to be working but need to be at home, like myself. Because, if I'm not working from home, I can't get his in-home support services money. Do y'all realize that? So I can't work outside of the home for him to get his money. That's the crazy part. And granted, hey TC, and hey Zero, and granted, it is nothing to snuff at because in my son's case, it's probably going to be somewhere close to $3,000 a month. So that's like half of, money that I actually need to be coming into the home, But in the meantime, and in between time, I'm going to cobble that amount of money through whatever means necessary. And that's net. Let me just explain. That's net. So which means the gross of what I need to be coming in is somewhere close to 10 between everybody in the house. So we're trying to push it. But understand where I live, y'all. I live in friggin' California. And if you know, like I know, in California, you have to be making over $100,000. It's gotta be in the, at least in the six figures for you to be able to breathe. So while I'm here, I know what I gotta do. Now, a few years ago, you might have been able to get by with 75, but not now. But the good thing for those of you who are planning on buying, interest rates are starting to drop again. So get your monies together if you're thinking about buying. Get your monies together. Now, if I can figure out how to plug my, my microphone and all of that in on this Chromebook, then I will. But if I don't, I think that I can. I just have to get, one of them little extension things, because, the thing about these little thingies is that they don't have like a whole lot of ports. But it can handle the things that I needed to handle as far as being able to stream. Because on here, I'm not having all the, as many issues with the StreamYards. Actually, I haven't had any on it. We'll see if that was what the issue was. Because I didn't have the issues when I was on my iPad either. So it probably is just because the Chrome version that I run on my Mac is an older Chrome version that still, works, but it doesn't work optimally with the StreamYards application, because now, ta-da, I can show you, I can put a green screen up without having an actual green screen behind me. Too bad I didn't know that before I actually went out and purchased the green screen. But it probably will look better when I have the green screen behind me. I think so. So, moving on to these YouTube Saturn retrograde streets. There's so much going on. There's so much going on. So it appears that the Chucky Ajoki China White saga has been rolling around all freaking week long. And I think yesterday, everybody was going live, saying all kinds of stuff. And somehow, in the middle of all of this stuff, Rudem, I believe, reposted some stuff in regards to Elise. Now, y'all, my Sarah Elise has not been on this friggin' on YouTube in freaking years. So what the F are y'all bringing her into the garbage that's going on today? She out here living her best life, doing what she needs to do in her life. She ain't even on here yet, and still, and I didn't understand. I mean, now I was in Gynocracy Takeover's chat when she was playing what Rude had played. So I wasn't there when Rude did play this stuff, but I'm like, dude, what? Why are you bringing Elise in? She ain't got nothing to do with none of this shiznick that's going on. None of it. She got nothing to do with it. Not a damn thing. So I hope that that's the last time I hear about my Sarah, because y'all hadn't heard, Elise is a member of Delta Sigma Theta sorority. And she and I know some of the same people. She knows quite a few people who are members of the chapter that broke off from my previous grad chapter. I was there when that stuff happened. But, she was made out here in the far west. So, and she has stepped away from all of this stuff. So she don't even need to be brought into the middle of it. Not at all. Not at all. And I don't. And here's the thing. Why the F are two women fighting over a man virtually? It's bad enough that we have women fighting over men in real life, but y'all fighting over some man virtually, it just don't even make any sense. None. Okay? And no offense, but Chucky ain't all that. Ain't all that. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I don't know. When I was younger, I was married during that time period. During that age range, I was married. Yeah, because I got a divorce at 39. So yeah, my 30s, which is the age range I believe that these young ladies are in. I was married, But even when I got a divorce, would I be on here fighting over some YouTube ping? I don't know. I don't have a problem, with, getting real life attention. This is not the only place that I have to go. But it feels like it's the only place that some of them have to go. I don't know. I'm wondering. But, I'm going to tell you something. I think that people... I'm getting a little warm up here under this light. And it's the light that makes you hot. Fan myself. Some of these people, they getting tired of y'all with all this BS. Yeah, shouts out to Raw. I think mine is bamboo too, sis. It's either bamboo or this. Yeah, this is some kind of wood. This ain't plastic. This is a wood fan I got up here. Because she was flexing hers in a live stream earlier. But folks are getting tired of y'all with all this stuff that y'all be out here talking about. The nonsense, of the YouTube drama is not as interesting to the audience as it used to be. And see, now we're going through that karmic season where people's karma is coming. That part. I'm just gonna sit back and watch the karma because I haven't been out here doing no F-ish. So some people got some dry ass chats now that used to be popping. Yeah, people, floating around here, dropping innuendos on their freaking community walls. See, I thought the community wall was to, share, messages, keep your audience engaged, support other content creators. That's what I thought. Okay. Obviously, I was wrong. But one of the things that I am excited about is that we are seeing some positivity coming out of some of these things. Shouts out to Peace Love, who had a panel earlier with Lady Snoop, Robbie, and Il Nixon, two of which are mods in my chat, and I mods in their chats. Talking about the 10 commandments of YouTube. And if y'all haven't seen that video that El Nixon did where he rapped this out, y'all need to go watch it. And definitely go check out the conversation that the four of them had in regards to these 10 commandments. about YouTube. And I think it was a very interesting conversation. Like one of them is like, trust no one. Don't put your private information out. Don't have your family on here. Now, part of my brand is my son. And he would be highly offended if I did not let him get on camera, y'all. Let me just say that part. But my channel is about autism life and the 55 plus life, which I am a member of the 55 plus. Don't I look good to be in the 55 plus? No gray hair, because we wash that gray out all the time. I promise you, it gets washed out. So my son is part of my channel, but my son, who is on the autism spectrum, is an adult. And you would just look pathetic if you went after him. Yeah. So, but my sister, who does have a YouTube channel. I think my brother's on here. I think, is on YouTube. She's only been in my chat once. I had to tell her, don't come back in my chat again until she changes her name, because I don't want her name in the chat. Because by her name being in the chat, that's kind of giving up mine. Plus, she's, in my family, we're all DC. I'm DC, my sister's DC, my brother's DC. So we don't call each other DC. We call each other by our given names. Yeah. I ain't gonna have her coming up in here doxing me. I mean, it's no big deal, because it's like, my first name, there's a bunch of other content creators with that first name, with that name, which is another reason why I don't use it. Yeah. It's not a unique name, but it's unique now because people don't name their kids that anymore. It's an old-fashioned name, quote unquote. Doesn't sound old-fashioned, but it's considered an old-fashioned name at this point in time. And I've given you guys like hints. There are 2 songs that were both popular songs that have my name in them. 2. And I love both of them. One was done before I was born, however, and the other one was done when I was in college. But yeah, I mean, my man, I think he's come in my chat a couple of times, but generally, he's at work when I'm online. Well, he's not even home. He's not even home. And my brother, I don't think he's on here. My dad, y'all, my dad's in his 80s. Let's be real. And my nephew is on YouTube. I think, as a matter of fact, my nephew's channel, my nephew also has a monetized channel, but he's in a whole nother freaking sector. But he knows his auntie is on YouTube. But he is in a whole nother freaking sector. Yes, I said auntie. Because that's who I am to my nephew. I'm auntie. Just like my sister is auntie to my son. That part. Let's see what you're saying. Yeah, valid fights are one thing, but you know, it's all about the enemy of my enemy is my friend around here. And that's why I like who I like, because here's the thing. People will be cussing each other out 1 minute, and then the next minute, they friends again. That's why when you are acting as a, subscriber, just stay out of all the BS that is going on between content creators, because most of that stuff is for a click and a view. It's for a click and a view. It's not real. It's not real at all. That's what you guys are saying. It is. You right about that, Six Figures. It's like one of the other things that was one of the rules was, not talking to people, outside of here. I've talked to exactly 3 people. All content creators off of YouTube. Not about YouTube. No, actually, it's 4 people. I took it back. I forgot about her. 4 people. But my conversations with them was not about YouTube. I think all of them know my real name. I know at least 2 of them do. One of who is no longer with us. Rest in peace, brother Darren. But our conversations were not about YouTube. My fan, y'all, I'm getting hot. I think David wants to come on camera because it is almost the time. Hold on, let me fan myself. Let mommy fan herself first. Let me fan myself first. All right, let's get the fan out the way. Okay, come on, son. Come on, say hi.
Yeah.
You gotta come all the way in. Yeah, you gotta come all the way in. You gotta sit down. There you go. See? Say hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, sit back. There you go. See, so they can see it. Y'all can see he's yeah, y'all didn't realize that look little next to my son, huh? Yeah, he don't look like he's that big, but I told you my son is almost 6.5 feet tall. Say hi.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah, he don't look like he's that big, y'all, but yeah, he's way taller than me, and I'm not short. But he's way taller than me. Y'all, it's getting hot in here. It's these lights. And y'all, I'm my little cup tonight. It's Friday night. What's in here is definitely alcohol. All right, so let me just fan myself a little bit. Whew. Let me fan for a minute. Okay, so now, let's see, what time is it? I'm thinking I'm going to come on in about 30 minutes on my other channel, and I'm just going to do some poetry. So it'll probably be about 10:45 because it's 10 o'clock now. So I think I will be on the Purple Diva Den in about 30 minutes. Yeah, it'll be about 30 minutes. And I'm just going to come on, give you guys a little poetry. And then I'm going to jump off. And let me drop the link to the other channel in the chat for you guys. Let me just find it. Okay, there I am. We're trying to get the Purple Dividend to 100. I am at like 65 now. Okay, this is the link to the other channel, y'all. Yeah, we're trying to get it to 100 so I can personalize my link. But yeah, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna cool myself off for about 30 minutes. Then I'm gonna come back on here, give you guys about 4 or 5 spoken words. And yeah, and then I'm gonna be in these YouTube streets. So I'm about, let me see, where's the thing? Because y'all know I'm on something different tonight. Where is it? Okay. I'll see you guys. I will be probably back on tomorrow on here. Until then, I offer you guys peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out. Hope y'all come and see me on the Purple Dividend in about 30 minutes. But if I don't see you, peace. Bye, you guys.
Well, guys, that's it for tonight's Not So Random Chat. But I'll see you guys the next time. Until then, peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out. Peace.